Like,
Okay.
let's see. But now let's go with the France lineup.
Sure.
Okay, so in goal, Lloris.
Mhm.
At left back, Lucas Hernandez above Theo. Okay,
Okay.
which I wouldn't be surprised if I were to see Theo. But so I'd put Lloris, Lucas Hernandez, Kimpembe, Varane, Pavard,
Hmm.
Kante, Pogba. Then on the right, I'd put Coma.
Hmm.
At the left, Mbappe, and I'd put Griezmann at the cam position. And up front, I put the legend that would play at number 19, Karim Benzema.
Benji.
Oh,
Mm.
just fun fact: the France jerseys increased sales by 2,400% after Karim Benzema announced he was gonna come back to play for France.
Seems like a
So
big number, but that is a massive economic impact. But then again, I don't think France is going to this tournament thinking they want to sell more jerseys.
but they're gonna go to the tournament thinking they want to win it. So, and Benzema said that the go kart was Giroud and Benzema was the Formula One car.
Oh,
So, but it is true though. Benzema is a level above Giroud, right?
oh yeah. Well, yes, yes. I mean, there are things that Benzema can do that obviously Giroud it's not in his toolkit. So yeah, I mean, it's just whether obviously you're not taking Kareem Benzema there to be play a role player or do anything like that. So he either has an impact or he's a massive disappointment. I don't think there's any in between. You know.
True. And we
Um,
might we might be talking that Mbappe has already won a World Cup,
yeah.
and if he were to win the Euro,
Yeah.
Mbappe has a World Cup and a Euro maybe.
I mean, he's
22.
also going into this tournament with, I mean, with some of the best form we've seen him in. Obviously, him manhandling Monaco midweek. So you got to keep him healthy, protect him. But I also got to throw out there was one addition to the roster I really like to see. I don't know how much he's actually going to play, considering France is in the group of death. But a guy like a Jules Conde, Kunde getting a role, or getting a spot, heading to wherever they play their group stages. I'm not
Very
entirely
good
sure
point.
where it is, but his season for Sevilla, and obviously they trailed late on in the year, but man, Sevilla was in it. They were in it for La Liga title a while, very long time actually, and he was a massive, massive reason why. And of course, I say that after I think their last La Liga game. I forget who it was against, but they lost 5-0. So moving on.
100% agree with you, and it's going to be a very interesting summer for Jules Condé. It's going to be a very because if I'm a top team, there's so
Yeah,
many good center backs available, and there's a need. There's a
yeah.
lot of teams. Chelsea has a need to get a center back. PSG, which we can talk about this more forward, but I'd like to see Ramos with PSG. Just
Yeah, and
saying.
one of the other things I have to say about Kunde is that he actually has a versatility to him, in that I believe he can play out wide and also can play in the D mid position. Maybe he's bringing him for that reason and that reason alone. But
No.
I gotta tell you, and this is a little off topic with this, but it's France. We've done this before, right? Where we've tried to list all of the French center backs that we would take in a heartbeat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's impossible. And even putting a filter on it like U23, right? Under 23 years old. I mean, think about the quality of the guys that are not going, right? Wesley Fofana,
Upamecano.
Upamecano, and Fofana unfortunately just got injured, so hopefully that's not too serious and he can actually play a role in the U21 Euros. Benoit Badiashile. I mean, so many names. Ibrahima
Konate.
Konate,
Yeah.
Max Lacroix from
I like
Wolfsburg.
him.
I mean, just so many good young center backs that obviously aren't on the plane because you can only take so many. But man, that
Saliba
that
would play for many other national teams.
yes,
So
yeah.
that's Usema or Kamavinga wasn't even picked.
You got
Well,
to make him got to make him favorite for the U21 Euros, which the knockout rounds are actually coming up end of this coming week, right?